Hey there, welcome back. I've got another figure for you. This one is older. I'm not sure the year this came out, um, but this is the Battle Goddess from Series 12. I thought I had one from Series 12. I might have got rid of it. I don't remember. But anyway, here she is in all her glory. Decided to pick this one up because I thought it was very striking. It's a very what's it's a very old-fashioned design, to put it, if that makes any sense. Yeah, this is obviously based on like the Greek armor style. It really reminds me, I don't know why, but she really reminds me of the goddess Athena. I don't know, there's just something about her. Maybe it's the look, but here she is. Here's 360 of her. Pretty much everything that she has is unique to this figure, which is that's very cool. Um, she has a lot of accessories. We'll get to those. We'll start with the shield, which in this case is a brown shield, and it's very nicely printed. Look at this. It's very nice. Look at this. It's got this it's either Roman or Greek. I'm not sure which, but it's very, very beautiful to look at. It's got this great circle of just kind of this design with like square. It reminds me of. Let me get him. You know what this reminds me of is Hercules, the Disney version, because it's very similar. You can kind of tell a little bit of the influence. Obviously, they're not really they're not really that similar, but just the vibe is very reminiscent. Just just thought I'd throw that out there. Yeah, the shield is great. It's got the Pegasus on it, which is really nice to see. It's very nice, shiny gold. And if you're wondering how it's held, just like that, with a little bit of a bar on the inside. Her second accessory, I believe, has only come in a few other figures. It's a spear, and it's really nice to look at. It's got a shiny gold pearl tip, and then you've got the brown of the handle. It's hard to like show this in good detail, but yeah, look at that. It's very nice. It's very long too, so you could have the figure hold it with two hands. I prefer one, just so she can hold the other accessory. And one thing I'm kind of struggling with is, how is she going to go on the wall? Because she's holding two accessories. It's hard to get them to clip on there without at least one hand on something. So I'm gonna have to be creative and have her like jumping off of something, or I don't know, something crazy. But yeah, I think it's a beautiful design of a spear for sure. The weapons are awesome. But let me take the weapons out of her hands, just for a little bit, so you can see the detail. There's a lot to see. She has a custom skirt piece, which is really nice. It's got this like tapering edge. It's very animated looking, which is definitely great to me. And she has printing on her arms, which is solid. She got bracer gauntlets on both arms, which is really nice. Obviously, the best piece in this figure is the it's like a helmet hair combo, and it's awesome. We'll get to that later. But she even has printing on the back, which at that time, I think this was like 2011, 2012, something like that. Uh, that was really rare for figures to have printing on the back, and this one has a ton of it. In fact, let me show you. There is so much on the back. Look, it's like her hair covers the entire back, but it's got the same design as the shield, and then just so much shiny printing. It's almost like bronzy type, but it's very well designed for sure. And yeah, the skirt ties it all together. I like the white. This is a very elegant figure. Just the look of it. It's very ornate, if that's a word I haven't used yet. But even her lipstick is shiny gold. I mean, they really did a lot of gold with this one. and I just think it looks brilliant with the design at the front. You got a symbol on the front. She's got battle armor covering her, and it's just very nicely designed, very nicely decorated for sure. And I don't know, it just works for me. The skirt is really good as well as the spinner tries to break. The spinner design is kind of old at this point, but hopefully it'll work for a few more minutes. Um, yeah, she is hiding something a little bit. It's not really that risque for Lego, but she actually, if you can tell, I'm not gonna take the skirt piece off because it's gonna be a pain to put it on again. But she's hiding gold underwear beneath the skirt. That's I had to say it just because it's there and it's just a little detail that I thought's kind of funny. But, even her underwear is gold. There's a lot of gold with this one. It's almost overdone. But yeah, it's just a funny little detail that you can kind of see. It's just a little thing. But yeah, the skirt is really well done. It's a fabric piece, so it's not gonna break, which is nice. And she even has gold sandals or like slipper. No, those are sandals. Flip flops, gold flip flops. It's really cool. Um, I don't know. I'm just a big fan of that. And yeah, I really like this figure. I when I first saw it in person, I was very drawn to it. I guess because it's so um nostalgic, I guess, but it just looks really it looks very beautiful. That's the design, the decorative style. It's very nice to look at. Speaking of nice to look at, she does have a face. In this case, it's only one face, which that's fine. A lot of minifigs back then just had one face. Her face is very grouchy. She's almost ready to tear someone up. She's very cross. Yeah, that's a good word. She's very cross in this face. And I like that she has the gold lipstick. She's very serious. So, yeah, no second face, which is fine. But it would be nice if there was one, but it's not really that needed. But what is needed is a great headpiece. And in this case, she has a magnificent one. Look at this. It's gorgeous. With this battle helmet in gold. And then she's got a white plume on the top. And what's nice is you can actually take that off and switch it like this. You can even take it off and just have it like that. But look how much detail that they put into this. Like, all this armor and just the hair alone is amazing. So all these curls. It's very well designed hairpiece for sure. Unfortunately, because the hair is so big, it flows like across her shoulders or around her. And you can't really you can't move this head very much. You can't move it at all basically. So when you put it on her, it just stays like that. You can't move her head, which is a little disappointing, but it's fine because the hairpiece itself is so amazing. It really doesn't matter. It's a little bit disappointing, but it just looks awesome. So that's really all you need. It's all you need, right? So, the fact that you can't move the head, oh, that's fine. But I just think this is such a gorgeous figure. The way they designed it, I do think they should have had a second face where she was like angrier, like a yelling face, like or a battle scarred face maybe, or maybe even a smirk. Just something else. Just one other face would have just been the capper. Like this figure is perfect. There's nothing bad about it really. I mean, some nitpicks. It's just so well made. And it looks beautiful too. Especially all the shininess, the shiny gold stuff. It's very, very regal. It's very reminiscent of Roman times or Greek mythology, which I think is just really nice. It reminds me of Ares, the god of war. I would like to see Lego attempt to make him, although obviously there would probably be like brand issues with that or something, but it's still, I think that would be cool. It reminds me of him. I actually think the best part of this figure is actually the skirt. I just think it flows really nicely. It's got this like little taper on the back, and the step design is really cool. I haven't seen a skirt like that made. So this figure is amazing. She's going on the wall, and you know it's gonna be kind of trouble to put her on the wall because there's so many figures on there. To There's not a lot of room left, but I'll find a place. I'll find a place for her. But what do you think of the battle goddess? I think that's her name. I think she does have a bio online. So I'm gonna have to do some research on that and see exactly what they say about her. But the Lego designers knocked it out of the freaking park with this figure. Like, it's so well designed. Yeah, to say that again. It's very cool. I would like to see an enemy version of this, like some kind of villain goddess. That would be sick. But let me know what you think. Do you like this one? Do you not? Do you have it? Do you want it? What do you think of Series 12? What are your thoughts on this figure, good and bad? And that's it. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support. I'll see you for the next review. Thank you once again, and have a great day.